We have a lot to do here, so we'd better start. There are these 8 fingerpicking patterns, all from well-known songs. The thing is, playing the song is one thing, but making the fingerpicking pattern your own is another. All patterns here are in order from easy to hard, although some patterns might come more natural to you than others. Let's start with this one here. Before I show you the slow version, for you to better compare fingerpicking patterns and to fully focus on your picking hand, I'm going to show you the patterns using this common chord progression. G major, E minor, C at 9, and D. We'll make some alterations later to reflect some very unique patterns, so stay tuned. Here's that everybody heard, so nothing else matters pattern in slow. Next up is the Every Breath You Take fingerpicking pattern, which you can also find in Behind Blue Eyes. Have a close look which fingers I'm using here. Did you see I assigned my index finger to the G string, middle finger to the B string, and ring finger to the E string? Have a look again. Making one finger in charge of exactly one string helps you learn fingerpicking on the guitar. This way you make sure you don't trip over your fingers. It's not always practical, but very often. Have a listen at this next pattern. This time I assign my middle finger to the high E string and my index finger to the B string. Because I feel more comfortable moving those, you might feel the same. But this is only because I don't use the G string at all. Have a second look. If I had to choose the most important, most versatile fingerpicking pattern, it would be this one here. Have a listen. The Dust in the Wind fingerpicking pattern is like your best go-to strumming pattern. You can play it in all kinds of tempos. That's why it works just fine for countless songs. If you want to focus on learning just one fingerpicking pattern, it must be this one. Have a second listen at the slow version. Next up, the Rising Sun. It's actually played with the guitar pick, but it works fine with fingers too. Here we go. Rolling your fingers like so is a special technique that you can use for ballads like so. So it's a bit like having a watch here on your wrist, but the watch is actually on the other side, on the inside of your arm. You want to have a look, so you roll your forearm like that. Have a look at the slow version again. Now this is where we alter the chords a bit. In Hallelujah you have those nice bass notes connecting the chords, making it sound as a unit. Here's the adaptation to our chord progression. I would always keep the thumb playing those bass notes, so you go away from the guitar and then you come back in a circle motion. Have a look at the slow version. Suzanne is next. What a great song, I love it. You know that she's half crazy, but that's why you want to be there, right? If you like my style of teaching, then check out highguitar.com where you can get one-on-one lessons. I understand how frustrating it is to be enthusiastic about guitar playing but not know where to start or what to do next. And that's why every month I help dozens of people just like you to learn guitar quickly, and I'd love to do the same for you. There's that little melody going on within the picking pattern, and it's playing with tension and release just the way we like it in music. So we have that G, and then G sus, and then G. And we have E minor flat 6, E minor, C, C sus, C, and D, D sus to D. This one's a bit like Dust in the Wind, very versatile. Have a listen again. This here would be the perfect next watch for you. It's my take on starting guitar with finger picking instead of strumming. Enjoy.